How many peppers could Peter Piper pick if Peter Piper could pick peppers?
Sally Struthers, others, brothers.
Sally Struthers, others.
What's the
other
Sally
brothers.
Struthers one? I gotta find that. The Sally.
I have no idea what it is that you're even talking about.
It's a vocal warm up.
Oh,
It's a Sally. There's dropping stuff. The preposterous ostrich legs were monstrous. Sally Struthers, other brothers, her mother. That's what it is.
Sally Struthers, other brother's mother, or something like that.
Sally Struthers, other brothers, her mother. The preposterous ostrich legs were monstrous. Vocal warm-up exercises. Oh my God, we're recording.
We are recording.
Hi, everybody. Talking about vocal warm-up. Yeah. Today's libations include this mixed with this, because I cannot drink just this. This is just straight cherry. There is no
that
cola.
Sounds amazing. And for our audio listeners, Paul is holding up a bottle of Nuka Cherry Cola.
Nuka Cherry from Jones Soda.
From Jones Soda. It makes me want to go and buy that. I have yet to try any of the
all the Jones sodas. Like, it's all made with cane sugar.
I love Jones Soda. I've had plenty of Jones Soda, especially their like cream soda or whatnot. Cream.
So but I was thirsty,
right?
And this is an excessive thirst.
That is an excessive thirst,
or mighty thirst, or extreme thirst. Either way, I'm thirsty. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited. I am also a little tired because, I did my normal gym thing. Health is wealth, Paul. Health is wealth.
No, sugary drinks at 10 in the morning.
True. So first off, before we get into the meat and potatoes of everything, thank you for everybody.
Potatoes.
I love potatoes too. Thank you to everybody for subscribing and listening and reaching out and commenting and liking and sharing and doing all that shit. We are still doing the giveaway for 50 subscribers on YouTube. We haven't quite hit that yet. So yeah.
Nice.
Paul.
Yo, what's up, big man?
Peter Piper picked a patch of peppers. And how many lows could Rob Lowe rob if Rob Lowe could rob lows? I know of at least one because he played into that and did a video, and he went into a Lowe's and ran out.
Beautiful. By the time you get to the next county, you have time.
That's fair. That's fair.
Depends on what you rob.
I'm debating. You know what? I'm going to go
into vocal warm-ups
here. This.
Oh yeah.
This is
the
awesome.
Thing I sent you. Yeah. You paid for it, but Yeah, Roberto's got a...
Sorry, I thought I heard my wife's phone, and I was like, why does my wife's phone, and why is it here, and why is it ringing? Because she's at work. But anyways, yes, for everybody who's listening, and those of you who are watching and don't quite know what this is a foil variant of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, Larry Hama cut #1. So if everybody's like, "Oh, what's Larry Hama cut?" Larry Hama.
Shout out to the artist of that cover too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Because he's a cool dude.
Larry Hama is the writer of G.I. Joe #1, and he's actually the current writer as well. I think he's written all of them.
Sure.
From way back in 1982 on Marvel line, and it was great. And but anyways. This is #1 in the Larry Hama cut, which is kind of like a director's cut. It's like everything he wanted to put in the first issue, the way I understand it.
Like the Snyder cut.
Yeah, like an extended version sort of thing.
Okay. I was totally unawares of what that was.
Right.
I just know you like G.I. Joe and you like that cover. So much so that I already sent it to you before.
Yes, you did. So now I have kind of 3 copies of this book because I have the original first print from 1982 that's not the Hama cut. I have this version that is now, I guess, my reader. And then this beautiful thing that is signed by the one and only Aaron
You
Bartlett.
can't really see it. Yes. And I stood in line on Free Comic Book Day to meet Aaron Bartlett.
Yes.
And get him to sign that. He was a great dude. He's really funny. He's really nice.
But I want to let you know, Paul, when I opened this, and for everyone who's listening, Paul was gracious enough to also stand in another line and send it off to CGC.
I stood in 2 lines.
I stood in 2 lines for me. When I opened this, first off, I didn't recognize what it was because it came from some random guy, and I'm assuming it's the person that facilitated the signatures, that was like the representative there. It also came with like eBay tape wrapped around the box, and I was like, I don't remember getting anything from eBay, but sure, all right, whatever. And again, it's not coming from a company, so I'm like, all right, well, whatever. But I opened it up, and I saw where did I saw? Oh, I think I just saw like this part right here.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, it's the G.I. Joe.
Finally the thing from May.
Yeah. Sweet. And then when I saw that, the 9.9, Paul, when I tell you, I was giddy.
Creamed.
I was I was beyond myself. I immediately messaged you, and I was like, a fucking 9.9? A 9.9?
Like, think about it. I took it literally from the shelf. It was sealed. The only time it touched air was the moment I took it out for Aaron Bartlett to sign. Then it went straight off.
Well, but so as far as I know, and everybody in the comments and whatnot, correct me if I'm wrong, these books are not shipped, bagged, and boarded. They're shipped. They're shipped like from the distributor, and then.
Well, I don't know about that one because that was a vendor exclusive foil
right
cover.
So, it's a retail exclusive to Gotham City Limits.
And I think Aaron Bartlett's local enough that I can't imagine it went through like a terrible mailing process or anything.
Well, the whole process of the signature series is because this is kind of like the COA for the signature. Is that it's witnessed by the representative from CGC, and they take it, package it up, and send it off. But the fact that you got it off the shelf, first off, it was probably just in your regular bag and board, right?
It was in a sealed bag and board with like the barcode on the seal, and
okay,
like where it was like.
But it was like mostly flimsy or floppy sort of deal.
There's a board in it.
Yeah, there was a board. All right. But so the fact that came back as a 9.9 is
it was
crazy
like
to me.
On a standing shelf, and those books, he's got a lot of them that are up there of like G.I. Joe and various other like things.
Right.
But that one specifically, there were 5 or 6 of them originally, and I bought one and I sent it to you. On Free Comic Book Day, by the time after I stood in line to get the free comic books and got actually in the store, there was one left. That was the last one of that. And I just grabbed it, bought it, and then went and stood in line for Aaron Bartlett. And then, of course, I also got the Swamp Thing poster that I've shown off before.
Right. I was expecting at best a 9.6.
9.9 is crazy.
I feel
like
that's like 9.4,
that's like a gold record you can put on your wall.
Yeah, seriously. Because, well, first off, I don't know of anybody that's gotten a 10. I have seen a 10 before, and that is literally a book that came straight from the printer and was basically hand delivered to CGC to have a 10, and they're usually like promotional type stuff.
I wonder what dictates that. Like, I wonder if the signature like brought it down by 0.1.
No signatures. So
because it had to come out of the sleeve and then it had to be signed, and he put his hands on it.
The way I understand it, signatures, especially like ones that are pertinent to the book, either like artist, writer, creator, whoever,
just ups the
has
value.
no reflection.
Oh, it
Because
doesn't
like if
affect it,
right,
even though it should because it touches air and hands, oil.
well, but I mean, now the hands part, if you're leaving like fingerprints and shit around, like that would affect the grade. But
Mhm.
just touching air, like that's fine. Like it's grading like if there are any like spine ticks, if there's any bends or tears or
I don't.
like
Yeah, I don't know that whole
creases
process. So
and like
that's.
it's kind of crazy.
I
And there
I don't
are
get things graded. Like I don't
right.
care.
There's a lot of people who are like that too. They're like, nothing should be slabbed. What's the point of slabbing a book? Because then you can't read it. And
Well, I
I
will
I'm
eventually,
with
probably
you
not
on that.
grade it, but I will eventually get a protective slab for my Berserk variant Batman book because
Oh yeah, yeah. Look into comic
I don't want to
capsule.
spend $90 to get that shit
Yeah,
fucking graded.
yeah,
Comic capsule's expensive too, though. Like
yeah.
just
They're
to
like $10 a piece, but they're as close as you can get to a slab like that
yeah.
without it actually being a slab.
I just that one
Aside
I
from
want.
like the top loader or whatever.
Yeah, that one. That's the one I want protected, and I'll make a Berserk wall someday and
Nice.
have that up there.
But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh my fucking god! Like this is woo. I was talking to Aaron about it, and I was just going on and on and on and on and on, and I'm like,
Yeah.
first off, that book.
On and on and on.
That book was only printed. There are only 100 or there are 750 prints. I have 2 of them. One of them is signed now and is a 9.9
That
and
ratio is pretty good.
quite
Dude, what is
possibly
going
the
on with my
only
hair?
one. A little greasy and little
It's greasy, but like this over here is like and fucking
yeah.
flying out.
It might be
Look,
that
look,
Florida
look, look.
humidity.
It's trying to escape. It's this.
That's pretty funny.
Fucker.
That's pretty funny.
Now it's worse.
But yeah, I was just going. Like it's
No,
quite
yeah,
possibly the only one
happy.
in the world
That's
to do
fine.
that.
Dude, I look like a hobo. I need to find a hat.
And if anybody listens to this and they're like, "These are graded," I'm mostly with you.
Yeah,
I get first off,
way.
everyone collect the way that you want to collect. If you just want slabbed shit and you just want to see the art, the cover art, and you just want to hang that up, cool. If you want to ball everything up into a paper bag and just use them for readers, cool. You do you.
Sure.
I'm not gonna like shame anyone for how they collect.
I'm ready to shame everybody because this is a perfect segue into what's pissing me off right now.
Oh God. Okay.
Just go start the newsroom.
To sum that up before we get into your what's grinding my gears. I have books that are either signed or are significant to me for whatever reason graded. I don't just randomly buy.
You don't just grade everything that you.
Right, exactly.
Right. No, I get it. I understand like the draw of grading and everything. I get it.
Right. It's something that I want to preserve. Now, all of my like 12-cent DC Comics or whatever, like the really old ass shit, I'm tempted to get that stuff graded, even though I know it's going to be low, just for like a preservation side of things. And people are just like, how can you read the book if it's in the plastic? Bitch, there are trades.
I have considered that for my like older books, just so they don't like go full yellow. And,
right.
And it was all
yellow. UV exposure and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother subject. But anyways, what has your gears grinded?
Now that song is like stuck in my head forever. So go ahead, start the newsroom, like
yeah,
and fucking like fucking what's pissing Paul off today? Well, it's actually been a week thing. So I've been holding on to this. Like I've stayed at this emotional level of anger for a week because I'm pissed off at everybody. That it's one. There are 2 sides to this. Let's just get the main topic out. It's the absolute Batman cartoon announcement.
Okay. All right. Because I have some stuff to say about this too. Okay, go ahead.
That's where it started.
Okay.
Right. And then there was like this leak, this little hint of, oh, this might affect the the price of the books a little bit. Just
100%
a
does.
little,
Yeah.
just a little hint. Just a little. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. A little bit of that. And then every single fan of comic book collecting and grading and Absolute Batman, I say fan because the people that are online talking about it are not fans. They're crypto bros that are trying to buy shit for an investment purpose.
Crypto bros.
And pieces of shit like Logan and Jake Paul.
They're at least they're one step above crypto bros. It's one step because they're at least like they're dealing in a physical thing. It's not just some ethereal
my point being
whatever.
Is they're buying this stuff not for enjoyment. They're buying it to flip it for a profit.
Right.
And they're going online and they're immediately like, oh shit, the Absolute Batman cartoon was announced. That means the price is going to skyrocket. It's going to be terrible. And I'm like, it's only going to do that because you are perpetuating FOMO. That's you. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop telling everybody the price is going to go up because it's going to freak people out and make them go buy it.
Well,
and raise that price exponentially. It's already going to do that because of the cartoon, and especially if the cartoon's good. But you perpetuating FOMO by being a piece of shit that's like, this is an investment. It's a piece of entertainment printed on paper. Calm the fuck down. You and all the fucking Pokemon card scalpers, it is pieces of cardboard. The fact that you are flipping a toy for thousands of dollars, that's not even old. It's not even an antique. It's not classic.
Like 2 years
it's
old.
Just you are feeding like a parasite on FOMO, and you people. Yeah, of course. I have that. I'm like, I don't want to miss out on stuff. I've missed out on a lot of stuff, and it pisses me off immensely. I almost missed out on my fucking variant cover. I'll get to that later. But it's like, people I think have this like thing where when they're interested in something and they miss out on it, it's depressing. It's sad. It makes you feel a certain way. So for fucking these parasitic, backwards hat wearing, skint head, tank top wearing pieces of shit to be on the internet and be like, oh, you gotta get it now. And fucking invest. You're ruining hobbies. You are absolutely the death of enjoyment and fun and entertainment. And there it is. Look,
I had to look. So
it's not so bad. It's gone down. Hey,
it's kind of gone down a little. Now I say but literally a raw copy sold on eBay today
for $405. It's going up. Never mind.
Yeah,
fuck you people, man. Like seriously, fuck off.
Oh, the 9.4 graded is the one that dropped in price.
That's
everything
so
else
bad.
has gone up.
That's so bad.
Hey man, I'll be honest. I bought this book at like $40. I think.
I should have bought
September,
it earlier,
October, whatever.
See,
but I bought it simply because like a friend of mine, shout out Justin, was telling me about it, and I was like, I'm a Batman fan, and that sounds fucking dope.
Yeah.
Let me get in on it. And the guy at the comic book store was just like, yeah, you're going to have a little bit of a hard time finding that one because it's absolutely set fire to the place. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And so I found it. But I'll be the first to say, I'm tempted to sell mine. I'm tempted.
I mean, now that you have it, but you didn't buy it for that initial purpose.
Right.
That's different.
Right.
That's wholly different. And if you don't think that's different, you're stupid. But that is a different situation. It's like if you have something that you bought for entertainment purposes or because you enjoy it, because it's part of your hobby, and not as a fucking investment.
Right.
And then later, all of a sudden, it's like, hey, you remember that fucking like mystery bag toy you bought just because you like that thing? It's now $1 million selling on eBay. You'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm going to sell that shit. Are you crazy? Do you know how many jet skis I can buy with $1 million? Fuck. I've seen Blank Check. I know she goes all pedophilic on an 11-year-old. I know what $1 million gets you. Oh, yeah. You forgot that. Walt Disney put out a movie called Blank Check, and a 30-year-old FBI agent lady kisses an 11-year-old boy on the lips after going on dates with him and shit throughout the movie.
I do remember that, and I never once.
Yeah.
Well, cue the clip.
Kind of neat. Can I see your badge?
Shay Stanley, FBI.
Cool. Wait a minute. So that means our date? Just for your job?
Well, it started out like that.
I should have known.
Hey, you know, I wouldn't have traded that night for anything.
So when can I see you again, Shay?
Why don't you give me a call and say about 10 years?
5,
7.
6.
Okay. It's a date. Good night, Preston.
God.
Cue the clip of her kissing him. And her saying that deal on checking back with her in 5 years.
Oh, is it bad
Lady,
that I remember watching that movie and going like, I absolutely would check back in with.
Well, because she was like, first she was like, check back in 7 or 8 years or whatever when he was 18. And then he kept lowering it and they were haggling. And then they like, and I'm like, bitch, you work for the FBI. That would still be illegal.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Like,
yeah. Groomer much?
Oh my God.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, Blank Check's the worst. Fucking don't watch Blank Check.
Well, since you broached the subject of Absolute Batman animated series,
so my main takeaway here: shut the fuck up, enjoy the hobby, stop trying to fucking perpetuate FOMO, and stop leeching off people. Please stop. We're all struggling. I get it. You see a money making opportunity, but hey, there's a thing called a job. Just go do it.
I would also suggest that, especially at this point, that book specifically has like 11 or 12 reprints. It's printed in a trade.
I mean, you can buy it and read it. You're not going to miss out. If you have fear of missing out on Absolute Batman #1, you're crazy. There's so many.
There are.
I mean, if you're fear of missing out different ways,
right? So that's what I'm kind of getting to. I feel like at this point in time, if you are seeking out specifically the first print #1 Absolute Batman, it's only for investment.
Yeah,
because if it was just for
I have
consumption of the entertainment
versions of it,
right? I think I do as well, because there's a couple free comic book versions.
I got my big one up there on the wall.
Yeah,
my big black and white one.
Yeah, the big work in progress one. By the way, did you see there's a work in progress like Supergirl?
Supergirl
that's coming out.
Woman of Tomorrow. Yeah, it comes out this week. I might get it. I think I missed out on the DC Metals one. I do like these work in progress because this is the actual size that these comics are drawn in and everything.
Before it gets colored and shrunk down and all that shit. Yeah, I think it's dope. It's possibly. I would say it's the coolest thing in my collection now, but it's kind of been trumped by a certain signature.
Well, that makes me feel wonderful, Robert.
Well, and you were the source for both of those, so
you know what? I know I'm bent over.
Yes,
but
for our audio listeners, there's Paul ass all up and in the.
I just had to wiggle it a little bit. You can cut that out. That's fine.
That's absolutely not getting cut out.
I actually have 3 number ones.
I have. Oh, dude, that yellow one is dope. I have that. I have the foil one. I had the foil one because that was a free comic book day. The other one in not foil and foil.
Yeah. I love the artist that did this. I know the proportions are weird, but I love this. Like, I can tell this was hand drawn, and it's really nice.
Right.
I like this foil free comic book day or Batman day or whatever this was. This one was nice.
That was Batman Day. That's right. I think I have a blank one too.
This was Lee Inhyuk. I just really fucking like this cover.
That's a dope cover. He's done several Absolute Batman covers.
This was the 10th printing. and I just
Yeah.
loved this fucking cover. So,
Right.
if you want Absolute Batman #1, there are options out
Yeah,
there.
you
guys.
don't
Just
have
stop.
to drop $300 or $400
Yeah.
for a raw copy. You don't have
No.
to. At this point, I
Hell,
agree with you.
go get
At
this.
at
Go
this
get
point,
this.
it's just
Get the
yeah,
hardback
exactly.
tray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just don't let the crypto bros win. Go buy trades and other printings.
Correct.
Don't perpetuate that stuff. And I get it. Like I was saying, I get it. I have fear of missing out on a lot of things. Like I can't think of anything because I live a great life. Maybe cocaine. I don't know. I think I'm
You're-
too old for cocaine now.
Yeah, you're
But-
never too old for cocaine, but
You're never yeah, according to Rick James and all the kidnapping he did, you're never too old for.
So kind of on the subject of the Absolute Batman animated series.
Oh yeah, all those fucking shows that were.
Well, there's that, and a lot of them are really dope. Like I'm super excited about them.
I'm interested in the Joker one
Me too.
because it's supposed to be he killed Batman, and it's like what a world without Batman for Joker. Like, what is that going to look?
Right. But I want to broach the subject of there's some people that are also asking for Absolute Wonder Woman series. And also there is a push or there's a subject of potentially making Absolute Wonder Woman the mainline Wonder Woman because mainline Wonder Woman sucks.
Dude, you know who I would cast as voice actress for Absolute Wonder Woman though? Stephanie Beatrice from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. She plays Rosa.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Like to get her to do the voice acting.
Right. Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. But
yeah.
So
Terry Crews should be Absolute Batman.
Terry Crews. Initially, because I fucking love Absolute Wonder Woman. I love it. And I'll be the first to admit as well that I didn't know jack shit about Wonder Woman before Absolute. So at first, I was like, dude, an Absolute Wonder Woman animated series would be great. Yeah, that would be awesome. She's badass in it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, man.
If they stick to it, that'd be great. But then I ran across a creator who I've kind of gone back and forth with some named Zane. On I follow him on Instagram and on TikTok, and you know, he's very much in the realm of just put shit out there. It's like, you want to talk about comic books, just make a video and put it out there. You know, people will kind of,
I think I saw that,
attract towards you. He's a super cool collector or collector and content creator, and he brought up that he doesn't believe that now would be the time for Absolute Wonder Woman because there isn't a well-established like mainline Wonder Woman. Like, it shouldn't overshadow mainline. Like, the reason why, the way I understand it, is the reason why Absolute Batman is fine, is cool, is because Batman is so established.
Yeah, we have so many adaptions.
Right, but like, everybody knows Batman. Everybody in there, even if you're not into comic books whatsoever, you know who Batman is, you know who Joker is, you know who Bane is.
You know, I
Jim Gordon, everybody.
I actually would disagree with that though.
This is the reason why I wanted to bring it up, because I was like, I kind of get that, because as a Batman fan, I have a little bit more of appreciation for Absolute Batman, because I know what has changed. I know what is canon. I know what Jim Gordon normally is. I know what Joker normally is. I know what Bruce normally is. But I have wondered, while reading Absolute Wonder Woman, what is different in this than like normal mainline stuff?
A lot.
And
like, Cersei's a villain in mainline Wonder Woman.
I could definitely see that. I can understand that.
Not
but it's like, and does that ruin it for me to try to go back and try to consume mainline Wonder Woman? Because I've thought about it.
No, it doesn't.
I kind of want to.
Here's the thing, though, is like, I think he's wrong. I think Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman, those all three, are so well established and so it to the point that you don't think about it often. Wonder Woman with Linda Carter had one of like the longest running fucking superhero TV shows next to like Adam West Batman and George whatever Superman. Yeah,
George Reeves.
Yeah. The only problem was we moved into like a male centric, like dominating superhero thing for media. Very early on too. I mean, like you had the Batman movie, the Superman movie with Christopher Reeve. You had like they tried to do more. Like for instance, they had the $6 million man, and they tried to do the $6 million woman, and it didn't work.
Right.
They had God damn it, I love that show, Greatest American Hero, and then they tried to do Greatest American Heroine, and it didn't work. And I think on some level that kind of is like the WNBA argument. It's like, why aren't the women basketball players paid more? Well, because women don't buy tickets to go watch basketball. That's your fault. You're not supporting your own gender. But I digress. I'm not going to get into that argument. Either way,
I think that's actually turning around. It seems like it's being more.
It is turning around.
More popular.
But if they don't sell tickets, they can't get paid. That's how that works.
Sure.
Put that out there. Anyway, same thing with TV. If women don't show up to support women superheroes, they're not going to make those movies because they don't make money.
I don't think that relies solely.
Not solely on women. It's not solely on women.
Because I would 100% like, for example, the Wonder Woman movies.
Yeah.
With
it's not solely on women, but
what was her name? Godot. Yeah,
Gal Gadot. It's not solely on women, but what the point of it is very similar to what the point of it is for men. Is it gives a hero that kind of embodies you. So male superheroes give little boys like a hero to kind of look up to, and same thing with female characters for girls and such. And it can go either way.
Sure.
I'm not fire. I'm like you. You can be a little boy like Wonder Woman and a little girl that likes Batman. I'm just saying there aren't a lot of female role models because females aren't fucking showing up.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I think
like,
it also kind of comes to
support.
the fact that, like, so Wonder Woman with Linda Carter ran from 75 to 77.
Dude, people love Linda Carter.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying that people don't, but it ended in 1977.
I know. But that you look at that too, though. That's like the height of like sexism, like burning bras and all that crazy shit. That
okay, but
power to the women.
But since then, I mean, it's 2026. Yeah. We've
had two movies, and the second one sucked.
We've had two movies.
Technically, she's in 4 movies, but she had 2.
Yeah, if you count yes, exactly. But
she's had animated movies.
Right. But like TV series, we've had so much.
That's because Batman sells tickets.
But like we have Daredevil,
Batman is
we have
Batman
Arrow,
is the NBA.
We have Flash. We have. I would even argue that Wonder Woman is a bigger character than Flash, but we have Flash series
because Flash is more. Again, This all sounds very sexist, but it's not. I swear. Flash, you look at the trend.
You just want to watch a guy run around in tight,
super fast,
in tight clothes compared to attractive woman going around.
So here's what happens.
Prefer the guy over the girl. I get it.
Here's what happens. Batman sells tickets. Batman is the NBA. CW wanted to do a Batman show, but
I hate this analogy.
Yeah.
It just doesn't quite fit.
Batman is World Cup men's soccer, and
yet another subject that you have probably I don't have any experience with. We're not sports people typically.
You're a baseball guy. Okay, so men's baseball is Batman. He's the Atlanta Braves. People show up.
Sure.
To Yankee Stadium or whatever. And then
okay.
They go in for a bit of rounders. Anyway, Wonder Woman is more like cricket. And only a certain group of people like cricket. So it doesn't sell as much. You know what I mean? So then you look at Arrow and what happened there, and you were talking about the TV shows, and it's like CW wanted to do Batman so bad, but they didn't because WB's about Batman
WB is
and Joker,
WB,
and
right?
they don't want other people like touching it or anything. So they turned Green Arrow into Batman. They basically erased everything that Ollie is in the Arrow CW show and just made him into Batman. And then you had that moment where it's like, we want to do a crossover. They couldn't get Superman. And I don't think they could get Wonder Woman because at the time, the Justice League movies and stuff were being made. And again, WB very protective. The only thing, like they probably had like 4 or 5 different things they could do. And one of them's the Flash. So you had the Flash in sort of a crossover episode and everybody fell in love with Grant Gustin. Grant Gustin is the reason we got a Flash TV show at all.
Okay.
And then, they did that and eventually led into Supergirl, getting a CW Superman, Batwoman. We got Supergirl was super popular, the show. People liked it. We had Mr. Terrific was in there for a little bit. We had a bunch of shit. And granted, they didn't get their own shows. Vixen almost got her own show. She got an animated show, but I don't think it did well. We had Black Lightning, and it didn't do well. And eventually, Black Lightning became part of the CW universe with Arrow and Flash. That's a whole lot of stuff. Anyway, it does do a disservice in those TV shows because they do Flashpoint, and Flashpoint without Wonder Woman and the Amazons is fucking like, why would you do that? But again, it comes down to the rights and what WB was willing to let go, and they've been stingy. They don't want anybody touching anything that could ruin the movies.
You would think after the success of Arrow and Flash, I would think,
and Supergirl,
that Wonder Woman would be fine, would be okay.
Yeah,
it makes me wonder if a Wonder Woman series was actually pushed or not. I know there have been video games that have been shelved.
There was a video game being made by WB with the Nemesis system. I think it's still in development. Yeah. That's still something that they're working on.
Super canceled.
I don't think it got canceled, but now they've had a changing of the guard at WB and everything's so up in the air. I don't know what's going to happen with Wonder Woman, but my original point is just because it's not popular with the majority doesn't mean it's not popular. I love
but that would kind of suggest that making a Wonder Woman series, like just mainline Wonder Woman series, would be
I don't
possible.
think it matters. Because like
so you're saying well, I mean, and that kind of like comes to like my point of view on it is that Absolute Wonder Woman made me care more about the character.
That's what I'm saying.
I enjoyed Gal Gadot's
I don't think
movies,
there's anything wrong with doing something abstract, and especially since it is already the second most popular Absolute universe right now.
Right.
And like people love
rightfully so. The writing, the art, the story, everything. I mean, I bought it solely because of the art, because I looked at it and I was like, she looks fucking badass.
I don't think there's anything wrong with making an Absolute Wonder Woman cartoon or whatever, because it would bring more attention to the character overall.
As a whole.
Yeah, and it did it with you. It's kind of like cricket.
I wonder now how many fans of cricket have been like, I wonder about baseball.
They do. Although I think England also has rounders, which is very similar to baseball. Anyway, it's getting off topic. Right. But it's like you try something that's similar to something you've heard of before, and then you're like, maybe I'll try the other.
BT Dubs, this is from a year ago. Warner Brothers canceled Wonder Woman game, and they shut down the studio.
Oh, did they shut it down?
Was doing it, yeah.
Fuck.
Which makes sense. Monolith was the ones that did the Game of Thrones, not Game of Thrones. Fucking
Lord of the Rings,
Rings stuff. Yeah,
Shadow of Mordor.
Yes. Great games,
dude. All the good sounding games keep getting canceled. Darth Maul and Wonder Woman and the Batman Beyond game.
I get your thing. Also, there was another creator that Zane was referring to that is like super into Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
and
I don't think it's a problem.
I haven't seen her opinion on Absolute Wonder Woman like being a series, like a television series yet, but I have seen where she posted something where she's kind of like, I don't believe anything until I see it. And it also seems like that fan base is so hungry for anything Wonder Woman that they'll take anything.
That's the other thing. Wonder Woman fans will take anything at this point. And I think a good selling point to it too would be get a good voice cast. Get Linda Carter as Cersei, sold. Get fucking, like I said, Stephanie Beatrice or somebody that can
cool.
give attitude, Wonder Woman. Fucking knock it out of the park. Because I'll tell you another thing people like and guys like right now, fucking hardcore anime action. And that's what Absolute gives us a lot of times. And this bitch is carrying around a Buster Sword. Oh my God, Final Fantasy fans will fucking lose their shit.
I mean, yeah.
Because people that never even read a comic book will fucking fall in line for an animated series if it's good. Especially if it's animated well or if it's directed well or anything. Fucking Creature
nerd.
Commandos is fucking beautiful. Like, that's a great animated series.
Yeah.
I don't know if enough people have watched it, but it's great.
I have not. I have zero interest in Creature. I'm too busy trying to catch up with the other stuff. But okay, yeah, I see that point where it just kind of like, I think it almost goes to the phrase of high tide raises all ships.
Yeah, man.
Kind of thing. So it's like, you know, if Absolute Wonder Woman is what's in the limelight right now, why not prop it up and support it and push it?
Because it's just Wonder Woman.
Let it raise the interest in mainline Wonder Woman.
It's still also just Wonder Woman.
The writer for Absolute Wonder Woman has been switched. I think, well, I mean, she's still writing the Absolute, but she's also now writing the mainline. So that might get better. So,
I mean, the other thing is
it should.
you gotta imagine what that'll do to comic sales and toy sales and just Wonder Woman attention in general. Like, you're gonna fucking bring it around. You'll bring it around.
Yeah.
They used Gal Gadot's looks to sell fucking Wonder Woman Barbie dolls back when Justice League was coming around.
I mean, I would.
Like, we hadn't even really.
I feel like she fits the role perfectly. So,
but I mean, at that time when the toys were coming out, we had never even seen what she was doing in the movie or how she was.
Oh
acting.
Yeah, I got
you. Know what I mean?
I gotcha.
Like, but if you fucking sell Wonder Woman on action, boys and girls, everybody.
That's true. We do
grown
like
men like Robert
things.
will be in the toy store buying Wonder Woman dolls. He'll do it.
I would.
Dude, I would pay out the nose for a fucking Sideshow collectible Absolute Wonder Woman statue.
Oh, dude. Yes, absolutely. Pun intended. God, yes.
Yeah. No, it'd be
Jesus, great. Yes, I would. Come on.
Put that up. Somebody
Sideshow,
print that.
Iron Studios, whoever it is, whoever wants to do it, McFarlane, whoever.
No.
God.
He'll use AI
we have
and
two,
it'll have 8 fingers.
Fairly like really good like Iron Studio like Sideshow Batman statues that come out later on this year. One of them was like a action figure where you can move his shit around, and the other one's a statue. I have the statue pre-ordered. But dude,
yes,
I would like that instantly buy an Absolute Wonder Woman. Speaking of toys and whatnot, we can kind of segue into the other thing I was wanting to bring up. Fuck Funko. Fuck them up their stupid vinyl asses.
The San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes. Why?
You know those always come to stores, right?
I'm wondering. So
they just get sold first there, and then places like GameStop, Target, Target. Like, you'll usually be able to go in there and find the Comic-Con exclusive ones.
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know. Also, I feel like it's going to be a Pokemon thing, and it's going to be one of those. Is like, if it's an exclusive, if there's like, Target exclusive Absolute Wonder Woman, it's going to be. It's going to be a shit show.
I've got something in here that's like that, where it was like San Diego Comic-Con. I'll have to find it, take a picture, and you'll put it in the podcast later. But it's like, I have it, and I bought it at GameStop. I didn't buy it. I think it was my gelatinous cube from Dungeons and Dragons.
Uh-huh.
I've got like 3 different ones. I got one with like a big dragon. I think that one's a GameStop exclusive. But the other 2 were Comic-Con or something. And it's like, I didn't go to fucking Comic-Con.
Right.
I went to GameStop or some shit. Like,
I mean, I get it, I guess. I mean, I just, but still.
I didn't go to the Funko 2023 summer convention.
Right.
I bought this at Second and Charles for an undisclosed amount of money.
But that suggests that somebody traded that in, or somebody sold it to Second and Charles.
Now,
and Second and Charles sold it to you.
Second and Charles also goes out and like purchases shit from Books A Million. That's the place that has Comic-Con ones a lot. So they'll end up having their own barcode like on there, and it's like not a hammy. They have a barcode specifically for like traded in stuff,
Right.
and they have a barcode for stuff that's like brand new.
I gotcha.
So
all right.
I'm just saying, I give it a chance, let it settle first. I know you want the absolute trio pops.
I kind of don't give a shit about Superman, but I do want Wonder Woman and Batman.
I love the picture where it's like giant fucking Batman and then like tall ass Wonder Woman, and he's like, "Where's Superman?" And she's like, "Under your tits." And he's like this little guy.
I mean, because they are, dude. The picture of I think it was it Absolute Batman number 12 or 16 or something like that, where he's like standing in front of Wonder Woman and she's just like looking down on him. Him being
huge.
7'4" and 420 pounds, and she's just like, "What's up?" You know, like the fuck.
I think it really embraces, like, the Absolute Universe really embraces the DC tagline, gods and monsters, like, in a sort of more natural way.
That's
like,
fair.
I know we had the gods and monsters, like, alternate universe where Batman was a vampire.
Right.
But,
or a knight or whatever.
Yeah. But, like, these guys are
hunter.
built, like, crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got that one off the list. I
hate
I just
potato.
I
like how you had to grind your gears for Funko.
We have to talk. We have to talk about comments.
Yay! It's my favorite part.
First off, to everyone who liked and shared and commented our short about soft serve, you're all a bunch of fucking degenerates.
You're a weirdo.
You're all fucking.
I know what you like, you fucking freak. You went in there expecting one thing, and it was just 2 dudes talking about it, and you were like, damn, I wanted to see her shit ice cream out her butt, and we didn't show it. Fuck you, weirdos. You were waiting. You were waiting.
I was like, first off, I was at work when it was popping off, and I was like, what the fuck is happening here, right? Where is it at? I know I pulled it up. Anyways. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you found it.
So of course, the internet and people who would watch our shows be doing internet and people who watch our show things and suggested flavors for soft serve to poop.
I guess it depends on what she eats.
Well, I took it a step further. I scraped the comments and I made a pie chart.
That is fucking Cherry Garcia.
Yes.
9.1% of people wanted Cherry Garcia. Okay, the same amount of people wanted just human shit flavored. You weren't kidding. We have some degenerate listeners. Thank you, everybody.
But the undisputed champion
Rocky
of
Road.
wanted flavors. Soft serve was Rocky Road. Minus
Next-
one person who was like, as if I didn't need more of a reason to not like Rocky Road.
You know what I also don't like about your pie chart?
Uh-huh.
This looks like a chart for different colors of shit and when you should be concerned.
Exactly.
It's like, should I be concerned if my shit is yellow? 9.1% chance. I forgot to do this, to look up more obscure, weird fucking characters. I'm definitely going to need someone in the comments to throw us a bone every now and again.
I did go down a path of trying to find shit.
Oh, did you?
I
don't
found
think
some.
they're as good as soft serve.
Not as good as soft serve, but I have a little bit more context to the creation of soft serve. Okay.
Oh no.
Specifically from the creator himself. And it comes from a string of tweets where he tweeted, "My favorite thing about making X-Men books is hiding mutants I came up with years ago in the backgrounds. Get ready for soft serve, everybody."
I poop ice cream better than anyone.
I'm the best at what I do, and what I do is pooping ice cream.
So, of course, as you can imagine, the internet be interneting and Twitter be twittering. This spawned a conversation. Further on in the conversation, this user, Brit Boom, Brittany Cole, started to workshop with Bob Quinn, the creator of soft serve. So I'm actually retconning some based on some more thought. Her body is a portal to the ice cream dimension. This cleans things up for me nicely. And then she says, "Okay, so is her butthole a dimensional rift that ice cream comes out of?" And he says, "Yes, that tracks for me. Thanks for helping me workshop this." And then she replies, "It's the only way I can think of ice cream exiting while maintaining a swirly shape." Then he says, "Agreed. I think it addresses some people's instant revulsion."
It doesn't.
It never actually touches her poop. Pooping is just a colloquialism for contacting the ice cream dimension.
How does she
and the
poop?
Unfortunate placement of the portal.
How does she poop?
And then somebody asks if there's any relation to ice cream, and he says no, but she is a big fan of ice cream.
How
For
does
everyone
she poop,
who's listening, Ice Cream is a ice cream based character who is an assassin who can turn into ice cream. He does not poop ice cream.
Look, I just want to know, does it go around the portal? If she needs
all
to
he says
defecate
is that
herself?
it doesn't touch.
If it doesn't, does it go in through a different side of the portal? And is it a different side of the portal to a different dimension where it's just all her poop? And then all I can think about from that point forward is anal has got to be very chilling with her.
Somebody else said that too.
You just dip your wick in that. That's all I can think about. Thanks.
Yeah. So that was.
Thanks, everybody. Please send us more crazy ass X-Men from the backgrounds to us.
I do have some other comments from the soft serve post.
It gets better.
Soft serve is the prime example I give when I tell people half the mutants were just a way for writers to write out their fantasies.
Fetishes.
Fetishes.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. You kidding me? Does she eat?
Cool K1 DSSSSSSSSS says, "Does she eat? Does she have normal bowel movements too? Does she make it inside of her, or is it really a Cyclops punch dimension deal? So many questions. What does she even do in the comics? Like, does she help? Is she one of those mutants whose powers are irrelevant?
She's not in it. She's in the background for two fucking panels.
Do it Batman style." or does she not
God.
affect any plot line in any meaningful
Can you
way?
imagine
Who
like
made
the bad guy,
when and why?
the bad
I
guys
just answered that. So
like that she catches and she leaves them behind in a giant pile of ice cream, but like the person that watched it is like, yeah, this girl just squatted over the top of these dudes.
yeah. Well, and
Also-
when we were going over it, a clear plot line that in like her second appearance was she's fighting one of her cones. And the creator just mentioned how he could just put people in the background and nobody cares.
The other thing that's bothering me now is it outside of her clothes or is that why she's wearing a skirt? Does she have to hike it up and just
Is she
pop a
just
squat?
mooning everyone and just like plastering people?
Oh, I hate it. This is the worst superhero. And I have a list of superheroes I've come up with, and they're all not that great, but that one is the worst. I have a one whose like entire body was fucking liquefied, or at least his head was liquefied, and it's only being held together with a fucking skull helmet that he wore the night
All
it
right.
fucking happened. So I mean, it's like you want to come up with some crazy shit. I've done that. Pooping ice cream? That's a bit out there.
Obsidian Jacket says, how do you discover that as your power? And I hate to be
Wolverine.
the person who had to train her. That's
Wolverine
the
trainer.
worst trial and error experiment I could ever.
It was either Iceman or Wolverine. It was one of those two.
They say it's the worst trial and error experiment they could imagine, but I know that there are entire sections of certain websites that would probably disagree.
Oh, dude. Like she's like, I don't know how to fucking like get the ice cream to come out on command. Can you stick your finger up there and just try to wiggle it?
Oh my god, that's so bad.
I'd be
God,
worse
it's
if like
bad.
Rogue took her power.
Yes.
Oh, dude, this is such a weird topic. I hate this.
I just love how that's the one thing that, or the
That's
thing that
the
we
one thing
posted.
that like really skyrocketed our popularity online. Like people just really engaged with it. I see you freaks.
It just,
I get it.
It just, yeah, exactly. People are freaks, man. You
freaky
all listen to me
fucks.
now. You guys, actually, you know what? Let me switch this
love
up
it,
here.
though.
I'm gonna do it where it's a little bit more one-on-one here. Okay. Nope, that's just all Paul. Anyways, I'm gonna do it like this then. Okay.
Do it like this.
You people need Jesus. Okay.
Not soft serve ice cream Jesus.
Not soft serve ice cream Jesus.
It's funny though, dude. Goddamn, that's funny. I wonder if they were all just hoping to see an image of it or fucking clip. They were just waiting. It's like, show me the ice cream pooping. I need it. I need
Moving
it now.
on to
I can
our
never move on. This has broken me forever.
going on to our question of if Poison Ivy is a vegetarian or not. That also caught some heat.
I'm telling you, dude, she's SpongeBob from that one episode. She's photosynthesis. Just over and over.
Elscore says the consumption of fruit is a part of the reproductive cycle of plants. I imagine she eats plants and also animals, I suppose.
I've come to terms with how she consumes things. She just eats bees.
Okay.
It pollinates her insides and she eats bees. And that's as far as I'm willing to elaborate on that.
I don't hate that. I don't hate
She
that at
just
all.
eats by the handful. She just dips her hand into a hive.
Yeah. Mad Monkey says in the DC Superhero Girls cartoon from 2019, Poison Ivy acted like a humanoid carnivorous plant, only ever being shown eating animal products and destroying a vegan restaurant. And then SOL Dynamics says, depends on who your writer is, which checks out.
Yeah, I mean, that's anything. We're just having a fun thought experiment. No need to come in here and throwing all that fucking realism at me.
Yeah, there's only one species she hates. I don't think we want the answer.
Yeah.
She's reverse Beast Boy.
Oh yeah, because Beast Boy is a vegetarian. He notoriously eats tofu.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah,
Somebody
he's a
said in the
hippie.
Harley Quinn show she's a vegetarian. Except for Harley Quinn, I guess.
But
Yeah.
because meat curtains is not on the vegetarian diet.
Huh?
Meat curtains. That's
I hate you. God, I hate you.
I have to take notes.
I wanted to ask you this real quick. I wanted your what you were going with on this because we kind of like flew by it last week. And the Jordan Jonas asks, "Wait, Vibe Cisco Ramon? Why is he afraid of Batman?
I think a lot of
Or why is Batman afraid of him?"
I think a lot of people are just more familiar with Vibe from The Flash, and they like super nerfed him in that show to where he could only
Okay.
like really open up portals, and like that's part of it. Like he can vibrate molecules on like the subatomic level, and that's why he's able to like open up portals and shit. But if I'm remembering this correctly, feel free to fucking correct me in the comments, anybody. There was something at some point where it was like the reason Batman, I wouldn't say afraid of, but like is concerned about Vibe switching evil is because he's not sure he could stop him in time before he shattered the planet. Like he could use his powers to absolutely destroy everything.
Okay.
And in like a moment's notice. So that's kind of that's when I was talking about like why Batman doesn't have a contingency, because it's hard to make a contingency for someone to be just on them immediately.
I got you.
And
Okay.
like he probably does like sound molecule dampening shit or whatever, but
Right.
it's like implementing that, catching
You
them
are
off
talking
guard,
about somebody who has a handy dandy bat
everything.
cracks like safe cracking in 5 second thing. Yeah.
He's got tweezers in his fucking pouch on the left.
Right.
It's crazy.
You
For
also called some
Batman
shit,
shaving.
by the way.
Did I?
Sort of.
To
Sort of.
tell. I love that.
It was your point on Absolute
Look,
Green Arrow.
man. Look, go
to
to
fucking hell.
Go to fire. Yeah, you. That guy
says they introduced Mia and Roy and killed Connor, but sure, nothing happened.
Look,
I want to preface what you're about to say here. Hold on. You were trying to not spoil anything for me because I hadn't read it at that point.
that is one part.
Okay.
Second part, they already introduced Mia and Roy in headshots in the previous issue. Third part, they did nothing at the beginning, like nothing really progressed and happened until the end of the book, which again, was not trying to spoil it for Robert, but if you had watched the full fucking video, go to fucking hell, you would have saw that I'm like, oh, actually in the last couple pages, you know,
I put that in the short too. The last part of the short, I was like, oh no, wait, I did forget like the last couple.
I did
pages.
You got to watch the whole thing.
I do know for a fact, I can see the analytics. Some people, a lot of you, don't watch the entire clip.
Gasp.
So it is possible to take things out of context.
Go, man. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Maybe I'll have to just start being more abrupt. Throw it all out there. That would be my mutant power, to get every bit of information out of my brain at one time.
It's been a interesting week.
Has it?
In the wide world of Pool Party. So, but yeah. Thank you for everyone who
we be swimming in it.
Who is liking and commenting and sharing. Specifically, the people that shared that video.
Legends.
That it was shared like 2,000 times, more than 2,000, like 2,500 times or something like that.
You want to know why? Because this is the reason why I share things.
People like poop.
No, well, that too. This is the reason why I share things, just as a human being, and I think everybody else does it too. Because I think on some level, all of us have had these weird conversations with someone,
right?
And when we publicly talk about it on here, people are getting some form of validation. It's like, oh, Maury, I said that we were just talking about this the other day. And then they send it to Maury, and then Maury's like, oh my God, we did. And then Maury sends it to Bob, and then Bob sends it to Gina, and it goes on and on like that. And that's the beautiful nature of this show. I don't know why I've gone full into that New York accent. That's the beautiful nature of this show. Where we are just fucking around talking about whatever weird shit pops in our head, man.
That's true.
Like,
That's true.
I've been thinking of that fucking goddamn old 45 song the entire time we've been recording, and I have tried to keep quiet about it. So the shit that goes on in our brains, it's just, it's random. And you know what I'm talking about by Chromeo? Do you know Chromeo?
No. No.
If
Well,
you
I probably
think
do.
romance is dead and gone, find an old jukebox full of 45s. Pop
Yeah,
nickel
no.
in and
Doesn't-
dance with me.
It doesn't.
No?
Doesn't.
Okay, whatever.
Doesn't.
It's a great
strike-
song.
strike
It's been in
I'm
my
sure.
head since I woke up. Don't know why.
It's all in my head.
It doesn't even
I
matter
think
how
about
hard
it
I
over and
try.
over again.
Yeah. Keep that in
Uh-huh.
mind. I designed this rhyme to remind
Was-
myself into. Fuck!
Trying so hard. Yes.
We're gonna get sued.
No, we're not. It'd be fine. It'd be fine.
All
Oh.
songs, all the time. There's an old jukebox in my head. Yeah,
Oh.
what's up?
What did you read
I read books
today? Or
today.
this week?
I read it today. I read it 2
In
minutes
this-
before you asked me to get on, actually.
I
I was like, oh shit, it's Monday. I didn't read fucking anything.
right.
I read Fireborn #3,
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's
Corpse Night
let's,
#2,
let's do a
and,
little Fireborn action.
Corpse Night #3. I read all of those.
Nice.
So I actually mentioned this earlier. I almost did not get the Ultimate Spider-Man homage cover here.
Wow.
I got to the store and it was like Ben's top picks, and it was this cover, all gone. All gone. I got there the day this came out. All gone. This is a great cover. I love it. And I was over there and I was like, man, like all fucking kind of upset, and I was like scratching my head a little bit. And Ben comes around the corner. He's like, you good, man? Everything going all right? He is full of fucking energy, dude. Like that guy, the guy that owns Gotham City, I'm pretty sure his name's Ben. I feel bad if it's not. That dude, that dude's full of fucking energy all the time. And I love it. And he's like, doing all right? Everything good? You're great. And I'm like, nah, I missed out on the variant cover of Fireborn. I was looking forward to that. And he's like, no, hold on. I might have one left. And he goes behind the fucking counter and he comes back out with it. And he's like, there you go, man. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. He's like, yeah, because you guys are always so cool when you come in. And there you go.
That's
and I'm
awesome.
like, oh, that's awesome, man.
That's awesome.
It's super cool of him. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I love that. And now I don't want to shop anywhere else ever again. So
Honestly, it sounds like you shouldn't. Like
they're so cool down at Gotham City. Everybody down there. God, I wish I remembered everybody's name. Guys, don't take that as offense. That's my ADHD quirk, one of the many. I'm bad with names. I remember your face. I'll remember your face till the day I die. I have your background characters in my dreams every night. Everybody. But I absolutely am terrible with names. I'm like, is your name Johnny Five? And they're like, that's not a real person's name. And I'm like, damn.
Johnny
Damn.
Five. That's a nice little reference. Nice little drop there. So how was Fireborn?
Okay, so Fireborn, you already took the thing away. That original cover too, by the way, that big guy on the front, he doesn't fight that guy in this book. He doesn't. It's so misleading.
Talking about this guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't fight that guy.
Blondie.
That guy shows up at the very end after he sends
Sure.
his horsemen of the apocalypse to go and fight Fireborn. And the horsemen of the apocalypse are a bunch of fucking weirdos. One of them is dressed like a mouse. One of them's just straight an alien. One's a bladed guy, and one's like fucking like British fucking Deadpool guy or something. I don't. This is really close. Look, there's just straight a mouse.
Wow. Yeah.
It's just
there
a
is.
mouse guy. So those guys fight Fireborn for a little bit, and then he's like hooked up to something and gives a very evil Joker smile. And the very last like scene is him just standing ominously behind Fireborn. So they don't even get to fight in this book, which is sad. Because there's a lot of good fight scenes, like always. The action is very anime ass drawn. Like it's I've always said like the action in this just is fucking the way shit is drawn is very good. I did not expect it to go from Venom, but with a dragon, to Dragon Power Rangers. So some lore is dropped, and apparently like thousands of years ago in the other world called Terra, the world beneath this one, there were dragons, and then the people fought the dragons, and then the people fucked the dragons, and they fucking became one with the dragons, and then they were dragon fireborns. There were multiple fireborns, but they were betrayed by one of them. Okay. And so it's like this whole thing, and bro, a lot of lore. I do know that this is part of Lost Fantasy from Image. So
Okay.
like I've looked into that a little bit more, but at the same time, I'm like, it seems like a lot. Now that I'm on the third book, I'm thinking, fuck, I should read Lost Fantasy, because why is there a mouse? And like, why did he fight Sun Wukong in the last book? And like, what is all this other stuff? It's not just him anymore, like it was in the first book, being chased by sorcerer motorcyclists. It's so much more, and it seems like it keeps referring back to shit that I'm like have no fucking clue like what it's about,
because there's no reference to.
Yeah, it doesn't give me the thing, and that's fine. That's totally fine. Don't put little boxes in my shit. I don't need it. It's fine. But at the same time, I'm like, why? Like, a part of me is like, why? Is that this other world and these hunters that he's talking about, and so on and so forth. So it is very interesting. I'm very into it. I cannot wait to read more. I'm excited.
I want to, you know what? I'll just go ahead and.
His name is Ben, by the way. I was getting distracted trying to find his name. His name is Ben.
Nice.
And he was drawn into the Final Boss comic.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of cool. So just, if you guys like Final Boss, Ben from Gotham City Limits is in there. Go check out his Instagram. He's got a lot of cool shit on there, guys.
That is
Gotham City
Limits. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I read Odin #2.
Really? You're still reading Odin?
I am.
Interesting.
Yeah. I see the appeal.
You just let me falling off of it. It's a little too much.
I mean, I'm taking it off. I'm taking it off of my pull list, but I want to be 100% clear. It's not because the book is bad.
Little too much for little baby Robert hiding in the corner.
I'm not.
He can't. It's too scary.
No. It's not. It's not that at all.
It's just it doesn't appeal to you, but you can see the appeal of it for others.
It's fine. I mean, it's honestly about as you could expect a group of cult-like actual neo-Nazis hiking in the frozen tundra of Norway,
that's
following their psychopath. It's crazy. You know, it goes about as good as you could expect, kind of thing.
People get eaten and skinned alive.
Yeah. People are eaten. People are scared. People are crazy and dumb and follow a random person who is like, oh, it's the gods tempting us and gods testing us and whatever. As a matter of fact, this particular book is mostly centered around a character named Robert, which I felt very attacked by. No,
you were frozen.
He's a member of the group, but he's not 100% in on it.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, he kind of he has become friends with the girl that has intercepted the group, the journalist, and he's
Okay.
like, yeah, I joined because I wanted to be a part of something bigger. I joined because like it was something that he felt like he needed to be a part of something, and he felt that the group was that he could mesh well with it.
Yeah.
Because he's not even like a white guy. I believe he's a Hispanic guy, which is crazy to me because it's an actual like neo-Nazi, like white supremacist type group. So now I'm like, well, how did you, Roberto, get in here as opposed to Robert? But I guess he just kind of changed his identity to a degree to get in. But he even has like a swastika on his chest and shit, and he's like, I plan on getting this covered up
I don't
because
think
of
the-
X, Y, Z reasons.
I don't think the Nazis hated Mexicans. I think it's fine.
No, but they're very much like this group specifically
think
is
it's
very
fine.
much like white power kind of thing. Very much and I know that like there's
White power.
there's a degree of people that include
that.
like Latino and
Sure.
darker shades
It-
of white is also a part
it
of
is
white. But anyways,
It is funny though, because I think about it. Kind of reminds me of Constantine.
how so?
In the Constantine movie, the Spear of Destiny was wrapped in a Nazi flag because historically Hitler had the Spear of Destiny during World War II.
Correct.
Spear of Destiny, for those that don't know, is the spear that killed Jesus on the cross.
Right.
Supposedly.
I think. Didn't he also have the Grail or
he had all
whatever?
Dude, he was collecting all kinds of shit.
Right.
And
supposedly
in the Constantine movie, it's found in Mexico, wrapped in a Nazi flag, in like an abandoned site.
Okay.
And then like a demon possesses the guy that finds it, and then he fucking takes off.
I think Venezuela or Peru. I can't remember which one.
Maybe it was South.
Appropriate.
Yeah, it was probably South American then. But
because there's legitimately like I think it's in Venezuela. But anyways, there's literally a town that has like a German-ish name and is predominantly German, like ancestral people. And the suspicion is that a lot of war criminals came there from Nazi Germany and just kind of.
It was buried in Mexico in the movie for some reason. So maybe they moved up. I mean, South America's connected to,
right, geography and whatnot. But yeah,
Central America.
So this book, it's interesting. Like so in the previous book, they got high, they ate a guy unintentionally. They have a satellite phone, but their crazy cult leader guy broke it on purpose. To prove his followers and to let the gods show the way. And
it's always a good bet.
This is post them getting high and reality setting in that they've cannibalized their friend. Some people are like, oh shit. And we're in the frozen tundra of Norway.
That's existential as shit.
Right. And they're like, what the fuck are we going to do? We got to call the cops. We're not going to survive. We're going to do this. So like a group of people are that way, the way that you probably should be if you're in that situation.
Yeah.
And then there are a group of people that are like, no, we're going to follow the rich leader guy. And
bad idea.
This is just all
Jeff Bezos will lead you to the moon and kill you. Don't do it.
Exactly. So there are several people that are more interested, in impressing him. And Robert ends up with like gangrene and frostbite of his foot, and he basically becomes where he can't keep going. And the leader guy's like, oh, this is a test from the gods and blah blah blah. And of course, he has to make a sacrifice and blah 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 blah. Anyways, they go to kill him. And there's one moment in the book where I'm like, that was kind of funny. And also, I think I'm out.
Man, they ate that guy's face. That was pretty funny.
The god that
the weird being that's been following them or whatever.
Well,
or showing up in their dreams.
They're on this like spiritual path to Odin, or they're trying they're seeking Odin, but before they sacrifice Robert, the reason why they decide to sacrifice him is because they have a gift from the god of poetry, mind you, where they find honey in a tree. Okay.
Okay.
So they're like, oh, this is perfect. This will help us survive, whatever, blah, 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 because we're starving and we're in the tundra and all that.
Sure.
Well, thank you, gods, god of poetry. Now we need to make a sacrifice. That's why they're going to kill Robert. And they also take the time to quote poems because it's the god of poetry, according to their crazy psycho leader guy. One person quotes a poem that is from the movie How to Train a Dragon, and it's called out. They're like, bitch, that's from How to Train a Dragon. And I thought that was funny. That I don't remember.
I don't remember a poem. There's a song in it. I don't know if there's a...
It might just be lyrics to the song, but I want to see. I know I don't have the movie on it.
The fact that somebody called him out on it too is pretty fucking funny.
They're like, that's horrible. And yeah, the leader was just like, that's a shitty ass poem to be bringing up to the god of poetry.
Bullshit. Just because of the time frame it came up. If it's a poem, it's a poem. Who cares where the source is from?
No. He was saying that the poem itself, not necessarily.
Okay. Look, whether or not it's from How to Train Your Dragon
is what it was.
Whatever. Poem's a poem, man.
But yeah, it's just it's wild. And of course
the song is a poem.
He ends up going and asking the journalist for a poem, and she gives like a legitimate, like Robert Frost or whatever poem, and it wasn't Robert Frost, but
there's a Disney song, I think, where it's like a song is a poem your heart sings or some shit like that. Or
sure, that sounds very Disney like, but
Disney.
Yeah, it's whatever. A lot of people really liked it. It overwhelmingly got positive remarks on.
Dude, people like gruesome shit. They like eating people.
It wasn't even gruesome. It's just, I don't know. People like cult like Nazis, I guess, stuck in frozen tundra, and I mean, sure,
sounds about right. Michael Chiklis.
The art's cool, writing's decent. Again, if it's something that you would be into, I could see why you would like it. But I'm probably not going to continue on with it. And it's only it's a 4-book series. It's a mini series too, so that's whatever.
You might as well finish it then.
No, I'm not. No, I'll save that money and put it towards something else.
Save that money, watch it burn.
All right. Yep. What else what'd you read?
I read The Cope's Night.
The Cope's Night.
I'm just going to go through because I bought the reprint of number 1. I didn't realize it was a reprint of number 1 until I went to the store and saw number 3 and was like, fuck, I also have to get number 2. Number 2. Because I'm like, I can't read number 1 and number 3 without reading number 2. So
I agree.
I read both of these. By the way, I want to point this out. I love this book just for the fucking cover alone. It is very thick for some reason. All of them are super thick.
That's of 3. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's super thick. And it feels, hefty. These are also very light reading. Like there's a lot of action that goes on, but like you can just see from this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 text boxes. That's it. And this is pretty
so you can
standard.
Really consume the art as opposed to just trying to
you can that's a lot of it. So sometimes it does work and sometimes it doesn't. Like sometimes you're like, wait, what the fuck just happened? You have to go back and really look at it. It's getting good.
Okay.
So when last we left our intrepid heroes, little girl's daddy got dead, and she prayed for him to come back when the bandits attacked. And did that just rhyme? Am I crazy? Anyway, she prayed for him, and then he came back as the Cope's Night and started slaying bitches. And she put a helmet on his head, and they went to go find Joan of Arc to get an explanation for why he came back. And along the way, which book was it? Number 2. they get accosted by weird wolves with green goop on them.
Nice.
Very reminded me of
wolves with green
Primal
goop.
a little
Okay.
bit. Jindy Tartakovsky's Primal. Is that Jindy? Whatever. Tartakovsky. His show Primal, where it was like this weird illness that was kind of making zombie dinosaurs and shit. That's kind of the vibe I started getting from Corpse Night. And then these dudes see his sword and they're like, "You're a warden. You're all supposed to be dead." And then he fucking shoves a sword through the Corpse Knight's face and he's like, "Well, they are now." And the little girl gets almost kidnapped by a pedophilic priest in a white owl mask, I guess.
Okay.
A little kid's like, "Run, the man in the white mask steals children for Satan." And it's like, that's fucking disturbing. And then she bites his hand and she falls off a waterfall. It's a whole thing. Anyway, her and the little kid go fucking off, right? And the little kid's like, wolves don't shoot arrows when he sees her dad come back, because she's told the little boy that they were attacked by wolves. But her dad has arrows in him and he's pulling them out. He's like, wolves don't shoot arrows. And he sees the sword and he starts talking about hunting. And then he holds up the arrow again. And he's like, "My grandfather's our hunter, and these are his arrows." And the little kid grabs the sword and tries to kill the Corpse Knight. And she's like, "No." And then she calls up green shit and fucking falls down. And he's like, "That'll be the poison." And it's like, oh shit. And so it's left ambiguous what the Corpse Knight does to that little kid and his family that is remaining in that village. All I know is he picks up that little girl and tries to take her to an apothecary. That's like the next scene. So,
then.
And the apothecary lady is like, "Oh man, it looks like she's poisoned. She eats something." Okay. Like that's all he can do. He's very like Frankenstein zombie monster. Like he can only grunt and shit.
Okay.
And she's like, "This'll help." And it's like a little vial, and she looks up and sees like maggots along his fucking eye ridge, and she's like, "You don't look well either." And then he reaches out and she sees his hand. It's like, "The Black Plague is back." And she freaks out and he's trying to grab the bottle and the guards come in and she's like, "He has the plague." And so he runs off into the woods and ends up at a nunnery. And it's France.
A nunnery?
Yeah, a place with nuns.
Isn't that a monastery?
Yeah, sure. I call it a nunnery.
I don't know why, but when you said nunnery, I was like, I'm in a radiate I am. In a radiate I am.
Yeah, he's in a nun place.
Nun place.
She has a hallucination while she's out. The nun's healer. She has a hallucination about her mother, and she just sees the back of her. And her mother's reading a book, and in the book is very clearly a picture of resurrection. And she's like, "You're back. Papa's back too." And da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, we got to find out what's going on. And then the mom turned around and she's like completely decomposed. And she's like, "It runs in the family." And then she wakes up and the nuns are like, "Yeah, you know, it would be bad for a parent to ever have to bury their child. And, but your father, you should be wary of him." And it cuts to him. He's just picking apples and giving it to children. And it like seems all wholesome and everything. And the nuns explain what wardens were.
Okay.
And the wardens were hired by the church for witch hunts. And they were relentless in their search. And they murdered and pillaged their way across France, killing both witches and the innocent. And her father carries the sword of a warden. And it's like, oh shit, was her mom a witch? And he fell in love with her? And oh my God, but he killed her or something? I have to know. I need to know what is happening. And then the last scene, dude, the last fucking image, I have to pull this out. I was going to take a picture of it, but God damn it. The last picture of this fucking book is just insane. Because they're like, "You should be wary of your father." And he's like, you see, he's over here like giving a branch of apples to children and he's being all sweet and shit. And Nun's like, watch that bitch. And
Jeez.
The king was ruthless. His wardens killed many witches and many more innocents. in the last fucking page, my father's a farmer. He has no enemies. He never hurt anyone. I hate that so much.
Yeah.
And it's so good. And dude, I also like this. They don't do this in comic books anymore. This is fan mail. And
yeah.
I
That's
love
always
that.
good.
It's awesome. It's called Corpse Mail. I love it.
That's decent.
Corpse Night's
I
great.
didn't-
I cannot wait for the next one. Thank you, Michael Chavez, Matthew Roberts, and Rico Renzi, because this is fucking amazing. I can't wait for the HBO show of this to come out.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Are you serious? I was just joking.
I thought I heard. I thought I
Is
did
there
hear
something,
about that.
dude? If there's a
Hold
fucking
on.
TV show of this coming out, I'm going to watch it. I was just joking. That would be fucking sick, dude.
I wonder if it was like fan art shit or whatever.
I was just making a joke because that's the kind of thing HBO would put out.
Yeah, I think it. Never mind. I thought it was.
Okay.
I think it was like a Reddit post or whatever that I saw talking
okay.
about it,
All right.
like a borderline fan art shit.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, God damn it, Robert, don't get my hopes up.
Yeah, my bad.
I'm loving Corpse Night. That always goes back to that Journey of Discovery shit I was talking about. So I'm happy.
Yep.
Yeah, man. It's cool as shit.
So up next on my.
You read
What did
Absolute
you
Wonder
read?
Woman?
I did read Absolute Wonder Woman, but I want to talk about this one first. Superman, Father
yeah.
of Tomorrow.
What's Jor-El doing now?
First off, there's a lot of reveals and like first appearances and whatnot in this that I honestly I think it was really, really good. Really, really good. This book takes place about 20 years after the first book, so everything is very like futuristic and whatnot.
So he's just changed all of Earth.
Right, yes. So disease is pretty much cured. Agriculture is like crazy efficient.
Sure.
Because, everybody, he gave everyone access to Kryptonian technology and science. However, humans be doing what humans do. And they start to reverse engineer the Kryptonian technology into weapons, like futuristic weapons of mass destruction kind of deal. But one of the first appearances or one of the introductions that they make in this book is of Lex, and he works with Jor-El. He is like a scientist, like R&D guy that kind of helps him, I guess, take something from the Kryptonian world and moving it into like this world, and how can it apply to what's needed in on Earth.
Well, I think that was always the thing with Lex Luthor's hatred of Superman. It's like, you came here, flaunted yourself as a hero, and didn't share any of your anything with the world.
Right. Any of your knowledge, any of your things that could help the world kind of deal. So in this book, Lex and Jor-El are teammates working on that.
That's good.
Until this book.
So both best friends and then enemies immediately.
Yeah. So I'm pulling up the other, because I did get screenshots of this. So Lex comes to Jor-El and is like, listen, this is what's happening. You don't like it. This is what I'm suggesting. And he has plans and schematics drawn up to create non-lethal weapons. But Jor-El is like 100% like, I am not using this knowledge to create weapons. That's not happening. Full stop. Period. So Lex, in effort to try to alleviate the weapon problems and innocent people dying, pretty much betrays Jor-El, goes to the U.S. government, specifically General Lane, that we met in the first book, and is like, hey, this is my plan. Do you want in on it? Do you want to help create this weapon? And of course, General Lane is just like, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a general
to
in the
Lex's
army.
credit,
I hate everything.
To Lex's credit, he's like, not to target Superman because he's done nothing but good for us. they create what I think is Abomination,
Doomsday.
but or okay, I guess Doomsday. They never
Probably
name
Doomsday.
it. They never name it, and it
is
doesn't
it like
look
gray
like.
and spiky?
No. I'll show you.
Show me a
here in
picture.
second. And the way the book ends is crazy.
So so here's the thing with like Kryptonian tech and shit. Whenever it's like introduced into genetic, it always ends up Doomsday, like every time.
Okay, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense. The book opens showing us this, and it's
That's
their
Live
version.
Wire.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I was just gonna
Wraith.
say,
What the fuck?
it's Atomic Skull,
Yeah,
Witch Boy, Silver Banshee,
Silver
Livewire.
Banshee, not Wraith. Yeah,
Those
are all Superman villains. What the fuck?
Right, exactly. Well, this is setting up the whole like reverse engineering of the Kryptonian tech and science into weapons. So it's introducing them. It also introduces Lex, so we've talked about. It introduces Jimmy.
Mr. Terrific.
We see Mr. Terrific. We see Flash. Yeah,
That's
like
a weird
it's
Flash.
It's it's
Dr.
futuristic.
Light.
And,
okay.
Yeah, it's futuristic and world changed by Kryptonian shit type references.
I don't like it.
Yeah. So this is when we first really see Lex, and he is mapped out countries where Kryptonian tech has been reverse engineered into weapons. And he is like, this is where we need to focus. This is where we need to fix this problem.
This also makes sense for DC's universe in general. Like, the people of Earth and DC, there are so many super geniuses that could reverse engineer this tech if they wanted to.
Right.
And that is highly likely that this situation would happen. So that's funny. That motherfuckers just be crazy smart in DC's universe.
Oh yeah. There's I took up another picture of this line because I love this down here at the bottom. It says we've got people turning medical equipment into next gen firearms. Info indexes are being used to break into vaults, and Gotham, well, let's just say a whole new breed of criminal is evolving there. I thought that was great.
I wonder if the Batman exists in this universe then. I would assume so. If
I
Flash
would assume so.
and Mr. Terrific do.
That I'm wondering if that's setting up the fact that everybody does exist in some way, because and then mentioning Gotham is like, if
Batman uses reverse engineered Kryptonian tech, that'll be wild. We'll see the Hellbat suit, and that'll just be
This book does also kind of it's weird. There's a moment where Superman is fighting, I guess, Doomsday, but he makes a comment about how he made himself like not immune to kryptonite, but like he inoculated himself. And I was like, I wonder if that's ever happened before in a Superman
because it's not poison.
Storyline.
You can't inoculate yourself. It's a radiation.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is the guy that they created.
That's Parasite.
Parasite.
Yeah.
I don't know Parasite. I don't know anything about
purple. He's usually purple.
Okay.
But he absorbs energy from beings.
That makes sense. That makes sense because he talks about feeding on energy. He talks about how this new implant that the general put in him is causing pain, except when he eats or when he consumes energy. And his thing to Superman is like, I want to eat you because you're so much energy. I could use you.
Yeah. That's because Superman's a battery for solar radiation. So yeah.
Correct. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is when Superman finds out he's beaten Parasite, I guess. And he finds out that Lex helped create Parasite. And he even says like it was with the intentions of helping out the world and it was not supposed to be targeting you. He's like, well, we see how that happened. And he walks away and he has this thought because he knows Superman can hear his thoughts. And he's like, I know you can hear me from here. So listen closely, Jor-El. You better hope General Lane kills you first, because if he doesn't, I will. And in your final moments, you'll regret tossing aside Lex Luthor. And it's like his whole, villainous arc after he gets thrown out. And he's like, Superman's like, I'm going to permaban your ass. So, but this is how,
From Earth.
right. So this is how Lex is going to go about doing it. Previously in the book, it talks about having an approach. This is with General Lane. Have an approach of magic instead of science. Apparently, Superman has a weakness to magic.
Yes, Superman has a weakness to magic. A lot of people are like about that weakness, but that's been previously established that on some weird level, he is affected by magic in a way that he's not affected by anything else. Like he's bulletproof and he's knife proof but he ain't magic proof.
I mean, I guess everybody has to have their weakness, right? His is rock.
Well, his is like radiation, like anti-radiation from his home planet, because the planet absorbed enough of red sun radiation to create kryptonite. So that makes sense. Because it's not weakening him, it's not killing him, it's making him more human, or like how he would have been on Krypton. And then magic is just like essentially what bullets should have done to him.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it shows who he's coming to for help in that
Black
realm.
Adam.
It's John Constantine.
John Constantine. Why is he so...
He's in a bar and he's drunk and he's like just disheveled. Right. And
I like that the cigarette smoke makes skulls. That's great. His proportions make him look like he had, and this is not hitting at anybody. This is not meant to be offensive.
Like a homunculin or whatever.
Like he has dwarfism.
Tiny guy. Oh
yeah. Like he has dwarfism.
Well, but he is taller than the bar, so either the bar is really short, or.
But like, look at how his.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
The art is weird. I do like that design for Parasite. Parasite kind of goes back and forth between just being a man and being like full out monster.
Right.
I think Absolute Superman had it as like a fucking kaiju level monster, which was kind of intense. There are other times he's just a guy in purple and he like absorbs energy by like touching them. Sometimes he gets full on leech mouth, like goes in like a circle, and then he fucking latches on. Parasite's a weird character.
Gotcha.
But that's cool.
He eats the shit out of this guy, by the way, that he has in his hand, and he says that he tastes like wine, like fine wine or something like that.
Yeah, that's neat though. But when you were talking about like, Lex used like reverse engineered Kryptonian technology, I thought it was going to be taking Kryptonian genetics and making, because when that's introduced, that's when Doomsday comes in the show. Like they've done it in everything.
Right.
I think in the original comics, Doomsday was made on Krypton, and then it ended up on Earth in the core of the planet or somehow. And then in the Krypton TV show, they run experiments torturing a guy until he becomes Doomsday. Lex in the Justice League movie takes Zod's body and turns it into Doomsday.
Right. I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's usually
using the DNA. Yeah.
But
yeah, when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, Constantine is getting a little love in this one." Okay, but that's the final page and final panel in that book.
Getting some Constantine love. I love it.
Yeah, I
like that. That's cool. That's cool as shit.
You didn't have another book, did you?
No,
that's right, because you kind of like just wrapped up both in that one. So I'll go for Wonder Woman.
This week I've got like Punisher and Deadpool and Bat Fractions and various other things. So, it's gonna be a big week, I think.
I'm gonna do Wonder Woman real quick.
Sure.
It's perfect. It's great as always.
It's perfect.
Wonder Woman is still in hell for her like month-long yearly.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, she got exiled back to hell. Yeah,
right.
Hell, the whole Persephone thing.
Right. Hades or hell is, for whatever, I don't remember 100% why. Oh, well, it's in like disarray. Like animals and creatures or whatnot that she's kind of friends with are either dead or missing or scared or whatever.
Okay.
Her mom has been abducted. Cersei is gone. And so the book is her trying to find out like what the fuck is happening.
happened? Yeah.
Right. And so it brings her to the fuck, I cannot remember what it's called, but it's basically like half lion, half man, god person thing.
Okay.
And she comes to him and is just like, "Did you take my mom?" And he's like, "How
You take
dare
my
you?
mom."
You came to my hunting grounds and you're giving me the third degree." He's just like, "Fuck you." And she's like, "I'll make you tell me." And they end up fighting. And of course, Wonder Woman's just like laying the smackdown on him. And she forces him to admit that he was kind of taking the fall for somebody else, for another god. And she is like, fuck, like I know exactly who it is. And it turns out to be how do you say it? Hakat or Hecate? Is it Hecate?
I think so.
I've been meaning to look up the pronunciation.
Hecate.
Right. So it ends up being
Hecate, something like that.
It ends up being them. And
okay,
she feels exceptionally deceived by that, exceptionally betrayed, because that's like her number one Manticore. That's the
Manticore.
Being. Yeah. He's a pawn, basically, hinting at a larger conspiracy.
That's good.
But so she finds out that it's Hecate, or whatever, them. She's like, fuck, man, like what? Why would that happen? And the book ends on this page here when she says, or she's basically praying and is like, "Are you the one who did this? Are you the one that took my mother?" And Hecate says, "Yes." She says, "Because you need me to focus, not busy making trouble, not breaking your rules." Says, "Yes."
Okay.
She says, "I will never forgive you for this if she dies." Hecate or Hecate or whatever.
I am almost positive the Greek pronunciation Hecate.
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 And it said Cersei or Barbara, because Barbara, Minerva, is also like in trouble, but like on Earth. And she is actually, in this book, she is presented with the choice of becoming the next cheetah, because the current cheetah has been killed and the body is like actually in the cell with her. And it's just a big like kind of back and forth, and Wonder Woman's 100% betrayed by her deity. And
that, I mean, Hecate, that's an interesting though, because like that's not technically an Olympian, that's a Titan.
Okay.
And
you're gonna have to go in a little bit more detail for me with that.
So they're Olympian gods, right? Like Zeus, Hermes, so on and so forth.
Okay.
And this all started after the Titans were overthrown. The Titans were the like precursor, like gods that formed the universe. So like Kronos and like the Titan god of time and everything else. Like, you know, he was eating all his children because it was prophesized that his children would overthrow him and shit like that. So there's also like Gaia and you know, of Earth. Hecate was the Titan goddess of like witchcraft, necromancy, doorways.
That makes sense considering that Cersei and Diana are both witches in this. Yeah.
So that's very interesting. I think that makes interesting.
Sense. But yeah, so she's just like both if either one of them die. Between
bitch.
But like how badass is that to be Wonder Woman and to be like, I don't care if you are my deity, if you are, you know, the god over
also
me,
the fact that
I will fucking
that's
end you.
their deity, which is like it's beyond. They've been overthrown, and they were locked away under Tartarus in hell. All the Titans. So it's like the fact that they go to a Titan rather than an Olympian is very interesting too. I think.
I don't know if Olympians. I don't remember like Zeus or anybody like that being referenced. Maybe.
So that
But-
also makes me wonder if like the Olympians don't exist then. Because that would be an interesting take too.
This opens up for a very God of War type ass absolute Wonder Woman game.
So I mean, I just looked it up. Hecate is a powerful and complex goddess in ancient Greek religion and mythology, primarily associated with magic, witchcraft, the night, the moon, ghosts, and crossroads. I thought she was a Titan. I guess she's not a Titan. I thought she was. Maybe I'm wrong. That still would be interesting if she is. Yeah. Oh, she's the child of Titans.
Okay.
Perseus and Asteria. Okay. Well, most of the main gods are. I don't know.
Let's see.
We're getting into Greek mythology. That's a whole different fucking wheelhouse.
I'm looking to see so Apollo is mentioned.
Oh, okay.
Hecate, of course.
Apollo's an
Hades.
Olympian.
Okay.
Hades is
Persephone.
an Olympian. Yeah. Persephone. Yeah.
Okay. So they do exist. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So pretty standard fare for Greek mythology. I think that would be another reason the Absolute Wonder Woman show could work though. Full out Greek mythology, deep dive. Oh, dude. Fucking nerds. Nerds would love that.
Yeah.
Me. I'd love that.
I would get into that too a lot. I mean,
especially
I
at the height of like Greek myth media right now, like with video games, especially like the Hades franchise and God of War franchise, and
sure.
So,
yeah,
just putting that out there.
Our pools.
Anyway, I got the Pool of Dead and the Punisher. And I'm mad because it's going to affect this fucking wall back here. Fucking Null Buster variants, and they've got the same red stamp that those books have.
Yeah, so you got to do it. You got to work to complete it.
I only know of the Punisher and the Deadpool one right now, and I don't want to fucking look into other ones because it's going to piss me off, Robert.
Absolutely going to piss you off.
I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah.
So bad.
You also forgot one. I think you forgot one. Well, at least from what I see, Arcadia number
Punisher,
4 also hits.
Yeah, Arcadia. Bad Fractions. Fucking the words that can't come out of my mouth. The Punisher, the Deadpool, the
You hit my 3. Deadpool, Arcadia, and Bat Fractions.
I think that's all then.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm excited about this Matt Fractions Batman though. I am normally, but this is the one that shows the new Butler, new Pennyworth, whether or not she's the niece or
I'm looking up the Null Buster covers right now.
Of course you are.
Oh, I got it. Oh, Black Cat's getting one. Damn it. Of course, Doom Quest. Fucking Doom Quest. Yay.
I was wondering about that. If I should get Doom Quest or not. I
might not get these, Robert.
Okay.
There's only 4, and one of them's Jeff the Land Shark, and I don't care.
For Doom Quest or for
No, for the Null Buster. Or there's 5. There's Deadpool, Punisher, Black Cat, Doom Quest, Jeff. And I'm like, if I'm only going to get 3 of them, I don't need to get them.
Gotcha. Yeah. Damn
it.
That checks out. Yeah,
I can behave.
I was kind of interested in maybe checking out Doom Quest, but
no more Doom. Stop it.
It is a lot of Doom.
It's too much Doom.
It is a lot of Doom.
There's some good books coming out, but you want to do Gooner,
the Gooner bait. God, dude, next week is gonna fucking suck.
I'm trying to think of like an illiterate. Welcome to the Gooner Garrison.
Dude, next week has 7 books coming out for me, but it includes Dispatched and Witness Point. So those are those two like newer books or whatever.
Dude,
but anyway,
Gooner Garrison, come on, Gooner Garrison. We're dropping loads like a howitzer.
This week,
howitzer. I barely know her.
This week broke me. Of course, with all the like swimsuit edition.
Dude, there's so many swimsuits. I sent you like a fucking laundry list.
Yeah.
Speedo Batman definitely
for the ladies.
Speedo Batman for the ladies. But like choosing between Vampirella swimsuit, Red Sonja showing off, Poison Ivy swimsuit, and literally every variant of the Marvel swimsuit fucking celebration thing they're doing. There's just no. I was like, Robert, you're just gonna have to put all of them up there. You just put them all. Poor ladies only get one.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, ladies and dudes that appreciate dudes.
I don't think I want to do that anymore.
You went from like not having any to being completely overwhelmed with decisions.
Well, especially for like, guy gooners. Yes.
Dude, there's so much.
Look at
Batman.
There's the Batman 11
Meow,
cover.
ladies. Look at the bat symbol on his fucking crust.
Yeah, seriously. I want to know, why is the water like this? Why is it just kind of like dripping off or whatever? But anyway.
Because it's milk.
Yeah, I just, man.
Dude, Poison Ivy. Yeah. There was a lot. Like, I was looking through it. Wow, you looked through it way better than I did. But I was like, I was like one by one looking through it, and I was like, geez, Poison Ivy up there, pastor.
Yeah.
And her green leaf bikini.
But I don't know. And hey, anybody who is watching this and listening to this, if you like
Deadpool.
me doing
Gooner
Babes,
Deadpool head. Yeah,
then
of course they do. They're freaky and they like poop ice cream. Of course they want to see
poop ice cream.
Of course they want to be kept up with on like what sexy covers are coming out. Look at Psylocke. Jeez.
Yeah. I was just like, man,
you got She-Hulk holding up the ladies.
Yeah.
You got Magic in and out of a fucking full wetsuit.
Yeah. I think that's the one that broke me, was Magic. Yeah. You got
Storm
Gwen
and
over
Wolverine.
Here. Yeah, there's a lot of swimsuits. A lot of them.
Oh, it doesn't help. Marvel Rivals is doing that shit too. There's like a whole swimsuit like thing going on right now. Frost got a big old butt out. Yeah,
I absolutely believe that. So you want to go play some Rivals?
Yeah, right. And then Red Sonja, jeez.
Yeah, Red Sonja is right up there with Vampirella. I did release the short that was just like, I think Vampirella comes out every week, and it's just Gooner bait.
Yeah, but that black and red Sonja, that's like Frank Miller Wonder Woman. Homage.
Well,
that's kind of cool.
Absolute Wonder Woman.
Oh, is it? I thought it was Frank Miller. Oh yeah, no, it is Absolute Wonder Woman.
Absolute Wonder Woman.
Dude, I might get that cover. That's kind of cool.
For everyone who's listening, is Red Sonja She-Devil with a sword.
Not Red Sonja Noir, which is another Red Sonja book that's coming out this week.
Correct. That's actually a cool book too, though. The cool looking book, the Noir.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, no, there's a lot of good, and then all the Vampirillas.
I don't, dude, Vampirella, man, it's just too much. Nobody reads Vampirella. I am convinced.
They just masturbate to it. I'm telling you.
I am 100% convinced that nobody reads it.
Wow.
If you do Vampirella, then you're a very interesting individual.
I'm gonna buy it just to read it. I mean, like, no, I read it for the
just
articles.
Because you're gonna
just
add
like
it
the Playboys.
Your guy that you really like at the comic book store is just going to give you that look, like,
it's like Vampirella, really? Yeah. They're like, maybe. I read it for the articles, I swear.
Yeah, I read it for the articles.
Yay, you finally heard it. I read it for the articles, I swear to God. What are you talking about, China White's the cover model? I didn't even notice. Pull that up. That's from the early 2000s. I had it.
I don't remember the. Hold on. What was it?
China White. I think
Yeah.
that was her name. Was it? Or China. I think her name was just China from WWE.
Oh yeah, China. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How she was on the
China
cover.
White's a villain from fucking.
Yeah, she was on. China was on the cover of Playboy one day.
Yeah.
Wait, was it Playboy or Penthouse? One of those two.
It was definitely Playboy, the one that I remember.
Gotcha.
Putting that out there. I don't read Playboy anymore, guys. The articles got boring.
Articles got bored. They don't even have nudity in them anymore. It's 100% just articles.
All articles. I wouldn't
sure.
know.
I'm pretty sure.
Dude, nudie magazines have fully died. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Don't pay for porn, people. Come on.
Come on. You're not 13 anymore. Don't do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm good, dude. I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I'm
me
gonna get
too.
food.
I gotta poop. I gotta go drop some soft serve.
Are you gonna do some Rocky Road or some Moose Track?
I don't know. That Cherry Garcia is hitting me.
You should probably get that checked out. Might be a hemorrhoid or two.
See you guys in the next issue.
To be continued.